Hey guys, back again with another one. I am at Winston Park Nature Preserve. Yes, in Coconut Creek, and we're gonna do a walkthrough today and see what we got going on. This is a beautiful park. The nature trail ain't too long, but it's on the list. This actually has a nice park area for the kids as well. It also has tennis courts, swings, but today, wow man, is gonna be going through the woods. So let's take a walk, shall we? So far, it looks very well taken care of. I like that. The smell is awesome. Smells very fresh back here. Very fresh. So we'll see how long this is. I didn't really see too much info on how long the trail is, but we're gonna find out. And who knows, wild man might just walk in the woods again. Who knows what I'll run into this time. Yesterday, I believe I ran into Bigfoot's fort he got up in the woods out there. Who knows what I'll see today. This is pretty much concrete going through. Usually when they're like that, they're not too big. The city's not going to put all that money in for a very, very long concrete walk. It's usually going to be gravel after a certain length. But hey, let's see what's going on. I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon. My nature trail day has just started, and I might actually do another nature trail walk after this. As you can see, this doesn't look like any wetland. So there's a fence line on the other side. This is not far from a residential property. Very, very well taken care of. Don't hear much but birds, and not a lot actually. They should call this the silence forest. Oh, they have wild coffee, guys. We're going to end up starting to use that again. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but coffee is starting to be real bad. The environment. A lot of people are not paying attention to our environment. Global warming is real, folks. So yeah. Pretty nice. I'm going to end up venturing off. I'm going to see how long this is and what's going to happen. You know me, guys. If it's not a long trail, wild man will venture off into the woods. I sure will. Have no problem with that. Okay, this is 17-acre. Addition was required. Financial assistance provided by Robert County. Okay. All right. So let's see. But I don't know if they're talking about the trail or just the whole park period, because this is a park. There's baseball and football fields out there, and And it looks like, I don't know if they were going to start other trails. It looks like, for instance, this right here. It looks like they were going to take off another way, and they just said, hey, we're going to stop right here. We're going the wrong way. Let's go the other way. I don't know. This might be one of those trails that goes in a circle. So we'll see. Other than that, it's beautiful back here. So I'm just going to enjoy the walk, let you guys see what's going on. Very clean. I will give this place so far with the work been done and the cutting. So far, it's a 10. It's a 10, folks. Well taken care of. As far as animal life, a couple birds here and there, but it's been pretty much silent healed here. This is pineapple, huh? Uh-oh, I know that smell, folks. And wild man, he smells coyote in the area. Coyote, you know, I was raised with a lot of hound dogs from my grandfather. So I kind of know the smell. And coyotes, they don't smell too much different than the hound dog. They don't smell too much different. They have this distinct smell. Hound dogs have a distinct smell from regular dogs. Especially if you own a beagle. Beagles poop really smell bad in my opinion. You know, to be little dogs, they sure can deliver a punch. But I'm not going to ruin you guys' lunch talking about poop. I don't know what this is floating around in the air, but that's a little bit weird. What is that? Almost walked right into it. Looks like some baby caterpillar on just making a sick web or something. Very interesting tree. It almost looked like a giraffe or something. You know, look at that. Like the neck is going up in the air, two necks. Very interesting. This definitely looks like the type of little wooded area that I probably would have messed around in when I was younger. We probably would have built a fort up in here ourselves. We probably would have had our own little clubhouse. This looks like this trail might end, because I'm starting to see the park area that I was telling you guys, or water area, whatever this is. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, there's a little lake right here, guys. Guess the trail kind of goes on. Let's get a closer look, shall we? Kind of see smaller fish down there as well. There's houses across the water. Very beautiful homes. Very beautiful. I must say this is a pleasant walk. Beautiful scenery. That I could say, there's a huge fish right here, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's just sitting right there. Look directly right in the middle of the camera. He is pretty big. What do you think, folks? Is that some good eating right there? I don't even know what that is, honestly. But it's a huge fish. He's pretty big. And there's another one over there. You probably can't see that one. He's a little bit dropped at the bottom in the cloudiness, but he's in there. These fish are just sitting around. Lazy day, huh, fish? Wow. Isn't that something? Isn't that something, folks? We'll see how long this is, because once I get to the 15 mark, I'm going to stop the video and start it back up. So far, I like what I see. Nice, beautiful houses over there, though, folks. Look at that. Right by the water. I like that. Fenced around, you know. Beautiful. Very pleasant walk today. I have a very nice lake behind my house as well. Pretty quiet over here. Wow, look at that. That's a mango tree. That's definitely a mango tree. I don't want to touch it because, folks, if you don't know, some mango trees can be like poison ivy to you. But you see that in the middle? That is a mango. A young mango. There's a couple more on there. Smaller ones. A lot of people don't know that mangoes are actually next to poison ivy. They're in the family. A lot of people are allergic to mangoes. Some people, even if they touch it, they can have a nervous breakout reaction. Some people can die. Some people can eat it and their throats can swell up and close. So something serious to think about. If you don't know if you're allergic to mangoes, and all mangoes are not the same, guys. You can eat a regular standard mango and the next one will kill you. So yeah, even touching the tree. I'm not just saying just touching the fruit. The tree can be poison ivy to you. I had a neighbor like that one time. He was allergic to mangoes, and I used to always tell him, like, man, you got this beautiful mango tree in your backyard. Why you don't ever pick them? They were all on the ground, just everywhere. He says, man, I'm allergic to mangoes. I let my friends come over, and get all the mangoes. So I said, hey, I'll grab a grocery bag tonight and I'll be over there. So I went over there in his yard and took like probably 2 paper bags full of mangoes, man. And him and his wife was actually happy. They said they got tired of them being all on the ground, and she didn't like picking them up, and he couldn't touch them. So they eventually, about a year later, they had that tree cut down. Oh, that hurt my soul. I was getting free mangoes. I was getting so many mangoes, folks. I was just playing around with the mangoes. Mango pie, mango slurpee, mango juice, mango liquor. Just everything. But yeah, they took it away. This is interesting. Leather firm, huh? Okay, guys, this is a very interesting trail. I thought it was going to be short, but I guess, hey, it might be just every 17 acres what it said. What do you know? What do you know? This is like the little place you're running to a little elf or something, huh? Some little treasure trove type little thing running around here. Rumpelstiltskin or something. Bald cypress. Look at that. I love these plants right here. I love them. See how they just grow up the tree like in a rope figure twine? They're so cool. If you guys are ever around to see stuff like that, cut you a nice piece, get you some nice good enriched fertilizer and let it grow and just wrap it around your tree. If you're farther up north, it's not going to work. Maybe, I don't know, but no, not with no below zero weather and all that crap. Boy, I miss that sometime, but then I don't. I used to hate getting up, scraping my car windows, starting up the car, letting it run for about a half an hour before you come outside. Oh man, all that. Everybody got a trick to make the car, windshield get clearer. People will tell you don't throw hot water in your windshield, it can crack it. It really never happened to me, but I did used to put hot water in my windshield to get the frost off a little faster. But there have been cases of people that threw it on there, and I think it may be because of the temperature might have been colder than other days or whatever, and they've cracked their windshield. So yeah, I don't miss that, but yeah, I love the weather, especially in Wisconsin. We got the best weather of all. Best fall, best spring, summer, everything. It just comes and goes though. Love that Indian weather as well. You get that last little native Indian weather, we call it. And that means winter's finna come. You'll have one good super warm day in Wisconsin. And literally, folks, I am not lying to you. Literally, that last Indian weather, literally, it can be freaking 32 degrees the next day. Like it never was there. Yep. But that's why the place looks beautiful, because we get nice rain. We get a chill out season for the winter, all that ice preserving all that stuff on the ground and getting all that water and that fresh nutrients. That's why we have a lot of fresh farm down there. And a lot of weird stuff in the forests. A lot of people haven't explored Wisconsin, but folks, if you really want to explore Wisconsin, go farther up north. Oh, Hudson, Wisconsin, those type of places. You don't know what you might see in those woods. I can tell you guys a story. Some of you wouldn't believe it. I really wouldn't care if you didn't or not, but I'm telling you a real story. I remember a couple of me and my friends, we were in high school at the time. Now, the high school we went to, there was a river across the street, like probably 2 blocks over, across from high school. So everybody used to take this river walk because the river led into the community, and most of the people that went to that school lived in that community. So there was a shortcut, like trail, going through the woods, and the river was called Root River. The reason why it's called Root River, there's a lot of roots, in the river, and the river connects to Lake Michigan, pretty much flows through there. So a lot of people fish there because you can catch big fish. Anyway, there was a senior skip day. Everybody knows what that is. If you went to school, you know what that means. It was senior skip day, and me and my friends, we wanted to go across town to one of my other friends' house. So we went through the trail. We're walking, and it looks no different than what I'm showing you now. The wooded area like this. Here's the trail, except ours was more of a gravel trail. We're walking the trail, and we hear something that's almost like it's following us, but you don't see anything, but you can hear, like somebody's moving bushes, like the sound of this. You can just hear like pitter pattering, like as we walk, and the water from where we were at on the trail probably was a good 10 feet away from the trail. You can see the river. And as we walk and we stop, and everybody says, shh, 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 you hear that? We finally seen it. We look in between the brush. It probably was like a feet away from the water. We look into the brush, folks. I don't know how to explain this, but this was a full-grown man, it looked like. But he had to be at least, I would say at least 1 foot, maybe 2 feet in height. He looked dirty looking. I don't know. His color looked like it was a hot dog color. When you cook a hot dog, that color it gets. He had that color with dirt all over it, like dirt spots, patches. And his hair was greenish, dirtish brown, and he just looked awful. He was hairy looking, and just wild looking. And when he seen that we seen him, you know what he did? I swear to you not. I swear to you not. He said, "Ah!" And he just jumped in the water, and we didn't see him no more. This thing just literally jumped in the water. He took 3 steps and jumped directly into the water. We all looked at each other. Look, I know I'm not the only one that's seen this. Everybody's saying to themselves, like, did we just see some weird shit? And everybody was like, yeah, To this day, me and my friends talk about that, It's, hey, you remember when we were walking the trail in Root River, and remember when we seen that little thing? And folks, during that time in high school, we didn't do anything. We were just wild kids. We didn't mess with drugs. We didn't smoke marijuana. We didn't drink or none of that. We just like to have fun and go to house parties. I'm from that house party era. Can't do that no more. You get your house shot up, or either tore up or somebody steals all your things. But yeah, at one time, folks, they used to be able to have house parties. The worst thing could happen, maybe a fight outside, But no. Anyway, yeah. True story, folks. True story. To this day, I don't know what that was, but That's Wisconsin for you, what I'm trying to tell you. Wisconsin has a lot of weird stuff. And the deeper you go, the more you see. Very, very strange. Okay, guys, I don't know where this is going. Is this going into a residential area now or what? I'm well over my mark, but hey, I might as well keep going with the video because I should have stopped it at 15. This looks like it's taking me somewhere else. So if it is, folks, I'm going to stop the video because I pretty much hit my mark. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to start a new video walking in the woods. How does that sound? You know I got to go in the woods, folks. I mean, it wouldn't be right if I didn't, right? Am I right or wrong? Somebody leave a comment. Am I right or wrong? Yeah, this looks like it ends. I don't know where this goes. I don't want to venture off into some type of private community. You don't want that. So that's a state. Yeah, those are beautiful homes. Just right there. So what I'm going to do, folks, is get back on this trail and I'm going to end it right here by this sign for you guys. How about that? How about that, folks? As always, folks, nature is therapeutic. And meet me for the next video. See you soon.